I'm curious about what you think about how the FBI has handled the whole like Charlie Kirk thing and the level of transparency that there's been.
I'll definitely say that, what's going on right now is I don't like how they're approaching it. They're not being transparent enough on this case.
There's just too many weird things about
Yeah, too many. We have more questions than answers at this point.
Yeah.
And I think with the Charlie Kirk case, with the level of interest from the general public, I think it's nuts that we are not being a bit more transparent with it, because at the end of the day, this is not a terrorism investigation. It's not a counterintelligence investigation, at least on the onset. It's a murder investigation. Yeah. So the guy's been charged. He's in jail. Come out with the evidence, restore public trust, right? Because I think at this point, American trust of the federal government and the government in general is very low. So I think what they need to do is take a case like this that has enormous public interest and be very transparent about it to regain that trust, right? I think, and I understand, because as someone that used to be a special agent, like I understand protecting the integrity of an investigation, but I also understand that a case of this magnitude and public interest, you got to take one for the team. And if the case loses a little bit of its integrity to regain public trust, I think that's a trade worth doing. So hopefully, but I will say also, the FBI is not really running this case like that. It's actually the state police in Utah, because they're the ones that actually charged. So, yeah. We good? Okay. Well, go ahead. That's it? I hope that answered your... Okay.
I guess one more thing.
Go ahead.
I don't know, did you see, like, the text messages or...
Oh, that looked super shitty.
Yeah.
Again, like, this is the problem, is that, like, we have more questions than answers.
That's and like, that part to me especially was just, like...
Yeah.
Nobody texts like that.
Absolutely nuts. So, yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. We have way more questions than answers. So, no worries.
I was wondering, so, you mentioned there's a lot more questions than answers. What do you think of the way that Candace Owens has been reporting and kind of talking about the subject? Do you think it's kind of creating more of that confusion or helping? Because she obviously cares a lot about Charlie. She was good friends with him.
Yeah.
But
I think, some people might criticize her, say she's going too crazy, conspiracy, whatever. I think what she's doing is she's echoing. There's a reason why she has 100 to 200,000 people watching her live every time she goes.
Yeah.
And that if anything, is a testament to how people don't trust the government, right? And I think her popularity and surge in popularity over the past month due to this assassination should be a beacon to the government that they need to be more transparent, because if they don't fill in the holes and the gaps, other people will.
Yeah.
Right? So I think if anything, this is why they need to be transparent. Now, I like Candace. I've had her on the show. I think she's probably one of the best, female political commentators, if not the best. I have a great amount of respect for her because she leads with her brain versus her looks, right? She dresses modestly, etc. There's a reason why she's been able to build up her platform. Very brave in many different fronts. But I think this should be a sign from the government that they need to be more transparent.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Go ahead. Come on up. Come on up. I know you've been here for a minute. You probably got some questions or disagreements, or I don't know. Okay. What's up?
What do you think of Candace Owens? Like how open she is about Charlie's Kirk?
Yeah, like I said before, I think she's filling in a lot of the gaps for the American public that the government isn't. And that's why she's getting so many views right now.
But doesn't that put her in risk?
Of course, yeah. Telling the truth is always going to put you at risk for any topic, right? It just comes down to who are you telling the truth about and how dangerous are they? But being truthful about anything is always going to create inherent risk, because there's always going to be people that have an incentive to continue lying for whatever different reason.
Thank you.
That was it? Okay.
Yeah.